In Hinduism, Shivling is a symbol that represents Lord Shiva. As the most powerful deity, temples are built in his honor, including a Shivling which represents all the energies in the world and beyond. There is no origin, a form that can be associated with Shiva. Humans need a symbol to worship, so the ling was created. Ling means symbol. For example, if someone uses a stethoscope, it could identify that the person is a doctor. A ling is just a symbol to identify something. This symbol we call Shivling has a scientific explanation. Shivling consists of three parts. The bottom that had 4 sides remains underground. The middle part that has 8 sides remains on a pedestal. The top, which is actually worshipped, is rounded. The height of the rounded part is 1/3 of its circumference. The 3 parts symbolize Lord Brahma in the lower part, Lord Vishnu in the middle part, and Lord Shiva in the upper part. The pedestal is provided with a passage to drain the water that poured on the top. Lingam symbolizes the creative and destructive power of Lord Shiva and the devotee attribute to great holiness to him. This does not mean that others should give a false meaning to the image of Shivling. It is unfortunate that Western scholars have mistakenly associated this lingam with a phallus, a male sexual organ, and have seen obscenity in worship. As it is described that Lord Shiva has no form, it is ridiculous to claim that lingam represents a phallus. That is why Swami Vivekananda described Shivling as a symbol of eternal Brahman. Hinduism does not oppose science, it does not even oppose the other religion. Science is just a continuous effort to discover and increase human knowledge of the physical or material world through experiments and observation. But Hinduism has the strength to provide missiles to the certain problems that science does not be able to solve. Shivling represents the entire cosmos, and the cosmos in turn represents as a cosmic egg. Again, an egg is an episoid that represents neither big name nor an end. The truth behind the scientific research conducted by an scientist, Neil Bohr, shows that molecules are made up of atoms that consist of protons, neutrons, and electrons, which play a vital role in composition of Shivling. In those days, instead of using those English words such as protons, neutrons, electrons, and energy, ancient sages used words like Lingam, Vishnu, Brahma, Shakti, etc. Since Sanskrit was the dominant language in those periods, Shak Vyas, the author of Mahabharata, mentioned that Lord Shiva is smaller than subatomic particles like proton, neutron, and electron. At the same time, he also mentioned that Lord Shiva is greater than anything greatest. Shivling is not just a simple symbol. Our rishis wanted to send a message to the masses that they can see the smallest form of the nature in the form of Shivling. Shivling represents the atomic structure. In our atomic structure, where there are protons and neutrons surrounded by electrons that spin rapidly, an examination of the image of Shivling in the context of Bohr model would demonstrate the surprising truth that Brahma created the world. Shivling demonstrates the behavior of protons, electrons, neutrons, and energy. Lord Vishnu means proton with a positive charge. Lord Shiva means neutrons without an electric charge. Lord Brahma, an electron with a negative electric charge. Shakti is represented by an electric charge. Shakti is represented by an oval-shaped disc with 3 ridges cast on its periphery. She is energy and plays a vital role in the universe. If we look at the Lord Vishnu portrait, a lotus that emerges from Lord Vishnu level is depicted, and Lord Vishnu is shown sitting on the lotus. Lotus means energy that has the force of attraction. Lotus stem can be bent due to its flexibility, indicating that Lord Brahma moves around Lord Vishnu. This is a message that electron is attracted to the proton due to the opposite electric charge. In addition, neutron is represented as Lord Shiva, which has no charge. The nucleus of the atom also contains neutrons. Neutrons are the same size as protons, but they have no electric charge. Neutrons are very close to the nucleus of the atoms. When the nucleus of the atom contains as many as protons and neutrons, the atom is stable. Similarly, the ancient sages have suggested that when Lord Shiva is not disturbed and separated, he remains calm. Lord Shiva keeps curve because Shakti takes the form of Renuka, the energy that forms the molecule is denoted by valency, which in Sanskrit is Renuka. Renuka is one that produces Renu or molecule, two atoms from a molecule. Therefore, the ancient Hindu sages brought the idea of Shakti as Lord Shiva's wife and as the part of Lord Shiva and chants around Lord Shiva all the time. However, when neutrons is disturbed and separated, disaster occurs, which means that Shakti ends up being a terror known as Rudrani or Kali, who performs a destructive dance indicating a natural disaster. Our ancients did a great job, but as time went by, the true meaning was lost behind the tradition and literature. We can't study, we have to study all the literature and ancient traditions to retivate the knowledge. Thank you very much. Do like this video, comment this video and share with your friends, and if you are new to this channel, do subscribe and hit the bell icon down below. Thanks for watching.